I'm Brad.
I don't get it. Go wild.
Outdoor to the core. Bradley Dammerman, third generation houndsman, turned logger, turned outfitter and guide. While forever pursuing my dreams as a public land big game sportsman, growing up in the rugged edges of Idaho, I've gained the knowledge to endure any hardship that this life might entail. Join me on this journey as I continue to chase my passion through the terrain of public land hunting.
I couldn't ask for a better guide. Brad's a swell guy to hunt with.
Thank you.
There's a cat out there, he's going to get her for you.
All right. One thing I've learned in 28 years of hound hunting is you need tons of ground to do it in. So this morning, we loaded the dogs up early and took a 2.5 hour drive north just so we could get away from other hound hunters. Even though it is pretty populated as well, we got lucky where nobody was hunting and have ourselves a track right off the bat. Well, I think I made a mistake with my video camera and I never had the sound on, so probably couldn't hear me earlier, but we just turned loose on a bobcat.
Well, that might not be Rome, that might be one of yours.
I don't know, I can't tell them apart. There's so many dogs.
Oh my God, my shirt.
Treed? Well, I think they just treed there, so not much of a race, not as much as I would have hoped for, but better than nothing, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, in these conditions.
These conditions, yeah, it's sloppy, wet, frozen in spots. Our good conditions are going to a bag quick. Well, it's flat for just a minute, but I've treed cats in here before, and I know it's gonna get steep on us. I could use some exercise though, always. We got a creek we gotta try to cross here. You know, that's what I come up with to cross here. Old pro. Not a problem, not a problem. Travis up ahead of us. He's not even there yet. It's steep. I know the camera won't show it justice, but it's steep. Breathing a little hard. That's all right, that's good. A little workout getting into this one, but I bet I'm within 80 to 100 yards. It's just straight up. But tell you what, this is a great sport. If you haven't ever been bobcat hunting with good dogs, which in my opinion, it takes better dogs to catch bobcat than it does mountain lions. I don't think that, I know that. But I like to bobcat hunt. I'll turn yesterday, we treated a lion, and I'll turn loose on just about anything, but you know, any cat if I'm just hunting. But I really like to catch bobcat. It's a lot of fun. I'm hunting with Travis today, and we hunt together some, but you know, I don't like to have a lot of dogs. I like to have about three or four dogs on a bobcat, and that's even pushing it, but
you know, Travis is here, so he's got 4 and I got 4, so we have 8. And, everything went smooth on this hunt, but sometimes that can blow the track up or just make a mess, but it worked out good today. And we were worried about the conditions because it's wet snow and it got cold last night and real crusty, but I found this Bobcat track with barely breaking through the snow there, so luckily there was enough scent for him to go out on it and cold trail it. But they got her jumped. They only ran probably 2 minutes jumped, if that, and it treed, which I wish it would have been a little better race, but that's how it goes. So anyways, I'll be there in a minute, see what we have. Old Henry, he's a trooper, hoofing it up the mountainside. All the way up to here is level. Give you an idea how steep it is. Well, I'm almost to the tree here. I can see the dogs right up treeing. So, see if I can get there and see if I can find a bobcat up there. Yeah, just getting here. So I've got this tree right here picked out. I haven't even lifted my head yet. See what I see. Okay, I think he's gonna shoot it here. Nice shot, Henry.
Thank you.
Stoned him dead. That's nicer.
Nice Tom, yeah.
Holy cow. I didn't realize he was that big.
I didn't realize it in the tree. I know he laid a pretty nice track, but
I didn't think his track looked that big. Of course, I didn't look at it hard, but they had some scent there. So. Hold him up there. He probably thinks that's all we have is big terms. Huh?
all we needed to catch at least one little 12-pound female to show him.
Yeah.
To compare him to.
Yeah. All right, well, that was a awesome hunt. Wasn't a real long race or anything, but it's Henry's here. Henry's the last day here, so had quite the hunt, Henry.
Yes, it is. Nice hunt.
Yep. You got a big lion and then we treat a lion yesterday just for fun. That's a pretty dang good week.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. The conditions helped us. Of course, they're kind of going to crap now.
They helped us the first couple of days. The last couple they've hindered.
Right. But anyway, sweet. Another successful hunt.
Nice kitty.
Yeah, that's a beautiful belly on that thing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think there's about 200 where I left.
Yeah. As a crow flies, it's not far at all.
I know the first
You can see there's not a lot of snow under the trees, so the cold trailing was it was actually better than I thought it would be. They trailed it pretty good. It was a big tom, so that helps. Now we're strapping the cat on and gonna walk out of here. A lot of times we'll skin them right here at the tree, but the road ain't horribly far down there and it's straight down, so we'll take it down there and put the dogs up and then skin it. As I walk off this slippery mountain, I'm reminded to never take for granted this wonderful sport of hound hunting.
Every day is a gift, and although many people do not understand the dedication and determination it takes to be a true hound hunter, I'm here to reveal that to you. Hound hunting has been a family tradition of mine since the 1950s, and it's a lifestyle that I want to help preserve for generations to come.
I know there's more than one way to skin a cat, but old Travis here, he skinned a lot of them, and he can skin them quick, so I usually just kind of bick off till he does it. He's got a pretty good system. Plus he doesn't like sewing up my holes.
There is that.
The old dog leashes works good. So this one he's just skinning for fur. So he went ahead and cut or left the feet on it. So if we were skinning it for a taxidermist, we'd leave the feet on it, obviously. And that's why we skin them fresh. They seem to pull.
You know, even as long as we've been, I can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Stiffening up and pulling harder. If you take them home, they pull way harder.
Right.
And
I used to be bad about taking them home.
Hey, well, I used to.
I actually did it until I met you, really.
Yeah, I skinned hundreds of them like that, and I used to skin them for other people. But they're way easier to skin warm, and that's very seldom ever take them home anymore. And and I hate skinning frozen ones. I've skinned a lot of them. Guys, we're getting where I can't just stick my finger or my thumb through there. Of course, if I had thumbnails, it would help.
Quit cutting the thumbnails off.
I smashed this one off.
Oh, fun.
It's going back, but it ain't to the end of the thumb yet.
Well, if you can skin a cat faster than Travis, my hat's off to you. That's without putting a hole in it.
Yeah, I always spend a little more time on the head than necessary, really. Could have skinned so much. It's stuff for taxidermy, and it's a habit to spend the time that you don't need to for just fur.
Right.
All right, well, that pretty much wraps up Henry's hunt here. I've had a real good time hunting with Henry here. He's a hard hunter, hunted every minute he could. Anyways, Henry, it's been a real pleasure hunting with you.
I couldn't ask for a better guide. Brad's a swell guy to hunt with.
Thank you.
There's a cat out there, he's gonna get her for you.
All right, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's fun. I meet these guys at shows that I go to, and you know, we're strangers. We don't know each other hardly, besides talking at the shows. But by the end of the week, we're pretty dang good friends. He's taught me a bunch about welding this week. I know that. I can't wait to buy a welder and start welding. And so I hope we can stay in touch, Henry. And
We're definitely going to stay in touch, and I'm definitely coming back.
All right. Well, thank you. And Travis here has helped this week too. I ain't gonna take all the credit. He's top notch, and I'm lucky to have Travis. That's for sure. He knows what he's doing. He's got the dogs to do it, and I appreciate every second that he's here helping us out.